God will reduce you before promoting you. This was the case of Gideon. Gideon was faced with a battle, and God called him. Gideon, choose for yourself men. Gideon chose 32,000 men for that battle. And God said they were too much. The numbers are too much, Gideon. Gideon reduced the number to 22,000. And God said, you don't need more people. You need me. Reduce that number. And God on his own eventually reduced the number to 300 men. And they were standing against thousands of men to fight this battle. They later won this battle, not because of their strength, but because God was with them. 300 men went out to that war. Will you go on a war with multitude of armies with just 20 men? That sounds like a suicide mission. But this was the exact case of Gideon, standing against these warriors to fight. God told him to go with only 300 men. When these armies were going, God told them not to go with sword, not to go with arrows, but they went for that particular battle with trumpets, jars, and torches, torchlights. The question will be, what are these things for? They were fighting a great number of armies, and God's army, Gideon's men were going unprepared. Let me call them unprepared. A battle is going on between two nations, and one of the nations is to come out with trumpets, blowing trumpets, come out with jars, come out with torchlights, while others are coming out with AK-47. Automatically, you already knew that this nation coming out with trumpets will lose. Are they going there to sing music or to fight battle? In our life today, the challenges may be too much. The obstacle in front of us may look so big that we need to fight it with both spiritual battles and physical battles. God may just be expecting you to praise, and that problem will go away. Gideon, after gathering the 300 men, was still in shock, still in surprise on what God expected from him. As a person, he went back to God. He talked to God, and God directed him to take these men to the camp and fight the battle at night. When they got there that night, they went with trumpets, jars, and torches. God told them to sing songs of praise unto him. Now, when they were singing, when they broke their jars, the Bible said that the enemy stood up and fought against themselves. They were fighting against themselves. And at the end of the day, the Israelites held their peace, and God fought the battle for them. Now, some things we should note here. God did not want the Israelites to trust in numbers. God did not want the Israelites to trust in the armies they are coming with. God wanted the Israelites to trust in him and him alone. God did not expect multitude to do his work. You standing alone can defeat millions of armies if God is with you. Less is much when it comes to God. Numbers, multitude have not always done the work. Look at the case of Jesus feeding thousands of people with fish and bread. On our human ideology, that number of fish and bread is not enough to feed 100 people. But Christ fed thousands of people with it, and they were still remainder, even more than the quantity he used in feeding them. This is to show you that one with God is more than majority. Are you standing with God in this battle? Are you far from God in this battle? Retrace your step back and stand with God. No matter what you think you want to do, no matter what you are facing, know that once you are with God, every other thing does not matter. You may see Egyptians standing in front of you, wars piling up in front of you, misunderstanding piling up in front of you. The question is, are you praising God? Are you communicating with God? Are you sticking to God? Because when you stick with God, things will get better. Let's say you are going out for a war, for a battle, for anything at all, or probably for a football match. You are expected to go with 22 players, but you are short. You are only having 15 players. Most of us would not want to go for that football match. But God don't want the Israelites to trust in numbers. The little you have, I can walk through them. Wonders can happen if I am with you. So Gideon, these 32,000 people you carried, they are too much. This work can be done by 300 people. He wanted Gideon and the rest of the Israelites to trust in him, not in their physical strength, not in sword, not in arrows. Are you trusting in God, or you are trusting in yourself? You are trusting in the wealth you have piled up. You are trusting in that place you find yourself. You are trusting in that man that calls himself your Geo. When God is with you, less is more. When God is, that thing that you think is less is more when it comes to God. So if you are going out for a battle, if you are thinking of fighting any challenge, put God first, and every other thing will work out well. May God continue to give you the grace, give us the strength to be able to overcome that obstacle, not in accordance to our own will, but in accordance to his own will. So at the end of that obstacle, the lessons we need to learn, we will learn them, and glory will be given unto his name. Thank you for watching this episode. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please do well to subscribe to this channel. Press the like button, drop a comment for us, and see you again in our next episode. Bye.